Hi, my name is Tori Ferrari, and I'm the Center Director here at Teen Challenge of Arizona's Springboard Home for Youth in Crisis. If you're watching this blog, it's probably because you're a parent of a teen in crisis, and you are desperately looking for the right program to help you and your entire family during this difficult time. What I'd like to share with you over just the next couple of minutes are some things that you as a parent really should ask when you're calling around to find the right program. Some of the things you're going to want to know is, how do they approach your child's problems? Are they approaching it from a faith-based perspective, a ministry environment? Are they approaching it from a medical perspective, as in behavioral health, or a therapeutic environment, a treatment center? One of the other things that you're going to want to ask questions about is the length of the program. When you're calling around, you're going to find that there are programs that are 15 days, programs that are 30 days. You have programs that are anywhere from 3 to 6 months. And you'll find programs that are 12 months and even longer. So you need to find out what is the best environment for your teen and what is the best length of time. Some of these programs, they're very intensive, and so a short-term program, if your child is dealing with a short-term problem with substance abuse issues, may work just fine. One of the important things you're going to want to find out when you're calling around is the success rate of the program. Because you can have a short-term program that has a very high success rate, which means that the young people that are coming in and receiving the services from that program are going back out and they're not repeating the same mistakes. Whereas you can have some programs that are a long time in length, but they just don't have the same success rate. Ask for them to send you information on their success rate. Ask for documentation. If you're looking at a brochure and they don't list the success rate, ask them. There might be a reason why they're not printing it on their material. Another thing you're going to want to ask about is academics. For a shorter term program, a 15-day, a 30-day, even a 3 to 6 month long program, they may not offer traditional schooling. If this is important to you, then you will probably be interested in a longer term program. I've found that many times academics really aren't that important. If you have a young person that's using meth or cocaine or struggling with any issue, because chances are academics really hasn't been that high of a priority for them. So if they're flunking out of school, the highest priority is going to be getting them the help that they need so that they can continue living and eventually complete their education. If you're more concerned with the academics than getting them on the right track, well then they may not ever make it. Many programs will require that your child detox before they're accepted into a program. Psychopharmaceuticals are another thing that you'll need to ask questions about. If your child has been diagnosed with a mental illness and they're currently on psychotropic medications, there are many programs that will accept them on psychotropic medications, and there are many that will not. If they don't, you'll need to find out what is the length of time that your child will need to be off of those medications before they can be coming into a program. One of the questions I know parents always have to have answered is the cost of the program. Does the program take insurance? Is the program completely paid for by parents? Will the state sometimes pay for the program? These are all questions that you need to ask, and you need to get real clear information on when you're originally calling. A lot of programs, the shorter term programs, they will accept insurance if they're medically model based. And if they're offering behavioral health services, they may accept insurance. Make sure that yours covers the program. Some of the longer term programs may not accept insurance, but there may be loans available also for mental health care. And sometimes those loans will cover programs that may not otherwise be covered by insurance. What you also need to factor in is if you're in a 12-month long program and the cost is $1,500 a month, it may sound more affordable, but over 12 months you're going to spend a lot more money. A shorter term program may sound more expensive, but if their success rate is high, you may not end up spending quite as much as you thought over the course of the next 12 months. I know that this can be a very difficult time for parents. I talk to parents all the time that are struggling with wanting to make the right decision. Finally, the most important thing you can do is prayerfully consider where your child needs to be. You need to be comfortable with the environment, with the staff, with the philosophy of that program. If you're not comfortable with it, you're not going to participate in the program as much as your child needs you to. So ask all the questions that come to your mind. I guarantee you that no program or the people that answer the phones at those programs will ever have a problem with you asking those questions. It's their job to make sure that you're comfortable. After all, it's your child.